Right, it's just before 9 o'clock. There's been a slight hiccup in the proceedings here in that 30 or 40 Labour supporters have broken into the debating chamber. They've scaled the fence and there is a delay while the police are debating whether or not to throw them out or not. I'm with Nick. We're as safe as houses in a little room, tucking into some cranberry juice and some Revels, and some crisps, which these students have kindly brought up for us. Nick, what's your take on the evening so far?
Well, I've done a lot of interviews. The media publicity is just amazing, and thus far, all it's going to show the public is the BNP standing up as a lone voice and a fairly ugly mob, not as big, and they promised 1,000 people. There's probably 500 out there from what we hear, but an ugly mob organised with the help of Labour MPs, attacking students. They've been attacking students, going in, spitting on them, calling them fascists and so on, just for trying to get in here. And the public will see that and will be disgusted with the opposition, and a few more people will have a great deal of sympathy towards us. So in political terms, it's very, very good for us. It's a shame if it does. I think it's probably not going to go ahead this now. The police are being pathetic. They're still having to ask their superiors what they're supposed to do with a smallish mob of rioters who've broken into someone's private property and are causing trouble down there. The policemen are supposed to deal with that kind of thing immediately without having to ask permission from above. But that's political correctness for you. So I think it's a shame. I think it will be called off, which will be a pity because it means that although in moral terms we've broken the no platform policy, which has strangled freedom of speech and free thought in British universities for some 40 years now, in moral terms that's been broken by the students here. In actual real terms, we're still not quite there yet. So I reckon this is going to be cancelled, and in a few months' time they'll probably try and re-invite us. And hopefully by then they'll have dealt with better security and the police will have had so much condemnation for not doing their job that it will go ahead. But I think tonight we're going to be finished. The only question is how we get out of here, because at present the police clearly can't cope with what's outside. And if we bring in our people who are waiting outside to get us out, we would get out, I think, but it would be in scenes of such horrific confrontation that then would do us no good.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. But I think we may well be in for quite a long wait. I reckon it will be cancelled, and I think we made world headlines.
Well, we've certainly made world headlines. It's sad, isn't it, that we are, it would appear, drifting towards a one-party state, controlled by the Labour Party, with people who just simply cannot stand an alternative point of view.
That's exactly it. That's the important thing that people have got to grasp. This isn't a freelance mob. It's a mob working hand in hand with the Labour Party, with the government of this country, to stop free speech for those with whom it disagrees, which means to stop free speech for anyone, period, because free speech is either free for everybody, however repellent their views, however much you don't like them, or it isn't there at all. And that's just about where we are in Brown's Britain.